So today we are investigating rumors. But I'm not talking like drama or anything. I'm talking about different ways to use certain units that might change the meta. That's what we're checking out today. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, maybe leave a like or subscribe. But anyways, let's get into it. What is up, guys? The game plan for today is myth busting, which pretty much means we are trying out stuff that I've heard around town that I haven't actually tried out for myself. Now, myth number 1. We have Lulu is better with no trade. If you've ever actually used this guy, you'd know that he is mostly brought for his passives to help out your teammates, mostly the Master of Chess one. And before you roll a meta trait on this guy, so Overlord, Avatar, or Glitched, he's actually a 2-placement unit, double the passives. I can see where this myth is coming from. We're going to try it out today, and I do actually have quite the perfect units to try this out with, because I have a shiny one. I think what we're going to do to try this out is have 2 separate runs of the Sugar Rush mode, because that's a pretty fair test right now. We are just bringing Lulu and Garo, just to help him kill stuff. We have Cosmic Garo. I'm going to do 1 run with Glitched and 1 run with Traitless, and kind of compare them as we go. Time to find out if Lulu should be trait or no trait. And I'll start off by placing him down right in the front here. Garo is going like in the middle of the track back here, and he should be an interesting damage unit to bring with us because he's not very good in the early waves because he attacks so slow. But we should immediately see that having Glitched on Lulu is helping us out a lot here. We're probably struggling a lot more in the traitless mode if I had to guess. I don't know how I'm going to edit this part, if I'm going to like stitch the 2 runs together, but my Lulus are still kind of helping out, even though they don't have Glitch on them. Now if we take a look at the enemies, you see like 1 chess piece right there. Every now and then we have chess pieces popping up on the enemies. With only 1 placement of Lulu, not every enemy has a chess piece above them. It isn't like uncommon, it does happen pretty often. I'm wondering how that looks with the traitless mode, because you get like 2 of them down. Maybe you get like a lot more summons. I'm not sure what that looks like if there are a lot of chess pieces going on. And we do have quite a few summons coming in. Let me actually check, like, it looks like we might get more chess pieces on average. I can't really tell. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of RNG regardless, but like, I don't see chess pieces more frequently above their heads. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the summons are putting in work. I mean, look at how many we have. For the trade run, I'm going with the crit card here, Grievous Wounds 2. I'm going to pick that up. I'll go for the Bullet Breaker card. This one, I guess. I don't know what card really matters here. Looks like we're losing on wave 30, though. Come on, summons. No, we're dead. Okay, wave 30. I guess I didn't use any Garo abilities besides the menu with the 3 different modes. I don't know, it's kind of a letdown. How bad are we going to do in traitless, then? Oh, shoot. Okay, look at the army of chess pieces we have. It looks like the mini-bosses aren't giving us nearly as hard of a time, because they're dying to the army of summons we have. Yeah, okay, traitless Lulu's doing better, I'm pretty sure. Coming up on wave 30 already, which is what my glitch one got to. Coming up on wave 40 already. Yeah, the army of chess pieces we have, man, like, the damage, obviously, I mean, if we check right now, still doing 6 trillion. I'm not sure if that counts the chess pieces or not. One of my Lulus is kind of going crazy, and the chess pieces are the huge part, I think. These guys are, like, getting shot by the army in the very back. I think we're dead right here. Wave 47. Yeah, okay. Wave 48. Made it further than the trait run. I'm not sure. Again, I might have done something wrong on the trait run, but myth number 1 turns out true. I'm pretty sure. Rimmeru is only good for infinite. I'm not sure how this one is a thing. If you know how to use Rimmeru, he's very, very good, but a lot of people think he takes way too long to ramp up. I don't think ramping this guy up is that bad. All you gotta do is use his abilities in a certain way. You can always just kind of reduce ability cooldown by throwing on Soul of Rapid Recovery, or by using Flower Girl. She has a certain passive where as long as stuff is dying in her range, every now and then she can reduce ability cooldowns by 15 seconds. For myth number 2, I'm going to hop into a random story map here, and might as well get my legend stages done. I might have to lock in. I usually don't even worry about that because he's so OP, you don't have to max him out for him to be good. But anyway, Rimmeru is going down right here, wave 4. I'm going to immediately eat Brandon. Sorry, Mr. Boss. You learn fire. Flower Girl's going down. We're gonna make her dark. We're gonna eat her. Then Lancer's going down right here. And when we can, we're going to reality warp him to be light and eat him. Might as well choose True Dragon form and start crafting. Need my Lancer. And now we have every element by wave 10. Which means if we keep going here and craft up everything, perfect. Now all we gotta do, max out Flower Girl, True Dragon, eat her one time, and then eat her one more time. And now we're fully maxed out. So it might take a while to craft, but you got it done by wave 12 there, which pretty much means we are done. Before wave 15, we have the maxed out Rimmeru. And I'm just gonna craft up everything. And there we go. Wave 14, we use Azathoth. Max upgrade, 2.33 barrel over 2.15. I don't know, hopefully that kind of proves that like you really don't have to be that locked in to use him. He's really viable for any game mode. Anyone denying Rimmeru is like top 1 in the game just doesn't know how to use him. I think myth number 2 is busted. Rimmeru is good for everything. There we go. Myth number 3. The Battle Pass unit is overpowered. This one should be interesting because I haven't actually looked into the Battle Pass unit myself yet. We have Wired Girl God. This is probably one of the most unique characters in the game, and apparently she can be really good on the right team. I've heard a lot of good things about her. First I have to roll on mine, so I've got 22 pearls already on me. Come on, give me Glorious, no problem. Please. Nothing. Oh man. Hold on. $50 more pearls, this should be guaranteed. Glorious, come on. There we go, 23. Let me roll for the trade, let me pop a Glitch Pity Potion. And we actually have a counter for the pity now, so find out when we get it. There we go. We are back in the Sugar Rush mode, because I think it's like the best game mode to try stuff out. We're trying out Wire Girl now, and I've got a team of like rewinders with her, because she should, there we go, have like track, map-wide stuff everywhere. So really, the idea here is to like rewind stuff onto her traps that they've walked on, and kind of make them take continuous damage, but she is already spawn killing, so if you couldn't tell right here, she's like a Spike Factory from Bloons TD6, if you know what that is. Bloons Tower Defense, we have a Spike Factory, where she puts a bunch of stuff on the field, and is pretty awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade her a bit, but her exact passives are right here, if you're wondering. And another thing I want to mention while we're here, usually people think power creep is fairly linear, like every update, you know, every new unit is going to be getting stronger than the old ones, right? But not always, because in the case of Law, for the cheap cost of 50k we can max him out, and now he can rewind everything in his range for the start of the map. So for Law, he can never really get power crept, in my opinion. And I do have a whole video in Infinite Castle, like bringing him for rewind or whatever. I don't know, either way, we're kind of struggling actually. Wired Girl, not as OP as I was hearing. Obviously we kind of ran her solo with like rewinding people, and I didn't really think the team through. But if you had a full team, like on a normal run, she is pretty good as a starter for 15k, so not really a starter. I don't think she's that broken. If she didn't cost 15k, she'd definitely be overpowered. I can see where people are coming from. I would say myth number 3, busted. I don't think Wired Girl is actually that good. Pretty alright, but not that crazy. Moving on. Dante is the worst new extreme boost. Now, Benimaru is also a divine boost we got last update, and I'm not trying to say he's bad. I think this guy is very, very good in the current meta. Right now we have some very strong godlies in the meta that all have burn, so like Rimmeru, Naruto, or Pride. But if you don't run him with a burn team, I feel like Dante actually could maybe be better. You do have to run him with the Soul of Jackpot. That is like Dante's entire thing, kind of. I mean, every unit from the last Divine Boost update has like a weird gimmick with a certain soul or another unit. But I do want to try him out in the Sugar Rush mode, completely solo. Alright Dante, show us what you can do. I have faith, man. I feel like this guy's actually pretty underrated. Because I think a lot of people forget he's Perfect Seal. Because he used to be fire. And if he wasn't Perfect Seal, his damage would be, you know, like half of what it is, but... Hold on. Come on. Okay. He's not doing bad. I think I might have placed him wrong. I'm gonna, like, move him to the very back. Come on, Dante. Okay, lock in. He's definitely pretty RNG, with the Jack Postle especially, because, like, you have to roll a 10% for his follow-up attack. But he's not bad. I feel like he's not bad. I mean, his damage... Well, okay, he didn't one-tap that guy. Wait, hold on. Is he actually kind of mid? Uh-oh. Oh, Dante, come on. Come on, Dante. No! Wave 15? Okay, he might stink. Hold on, this might be the worst unit of the... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Update 74, worst Divine Boost, maybe. Hold on. Double check, double check. Okay, what about Benimaru? Maybe Dante can beat Benimaru. He's like the only one they could lose to Dante is Benimaru. Come on. There's no teammate. Completely solo. Because I know Giorno's gonna knock him out of the water. Garemi and whoever else. We got Jotaro. Those are all gonna destroy Dante for sure. But like, what about Benimaru? We're trying to be wave 15, I think. I mean, okay, Black Flame already doing like 5 billion already. Blaze is doing 1.6 apparently. Don't know how true that is. Yeah, it should be true. And it's not even close right now. Benimaru's like melting everything, I think. Kicking the bucket by wave 34. But Benimaru is much better than Dante for sure. Myth number 4, Dante is not that good. Myth number 5, the final myth I'm talking about in this video. The next godly update will be Reinhardt from ReZero. This myth, unconfirmed yet, we don't know. But we have a sneak peek now of a team event between Simon from Gurren Lagann and Reinhardt from ReZero. Personally, I'm on Team Reinhardt. I love ReZero. I know a lot of people who really want Simon, so I don't know, either way, hopefully you guys enjoy the team event. Whoever wins, because I think Simon's gonna win, but I'm still gonna have fun. I'm really excited for the ReZero update. We saw the trailer now. We have like Rem and Season 4 Subaru, and Reinhardt and Regulus, I think. And there was a picture of Echidna somewhere. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. I have a feeling this is gonna be like my favorite ALS update in a long time. Maybe not, because we got Tokyo Ghoul like a month ago, and I was a pretty huge fan of Tokyo Ghoul. But ReZero, I'm hyped. I hope you guys are hyped as well. Either way, thank you to my channel members for making this video possible. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next one, and have a great day.